Coming up on this episode of the Disaster Podcast, where could you find asbestos in your home? Stay tuned. Could you have asbestos in your home? Do you even know where to look for it? You wouldn't be alone. Often, in the course of work, we come across asbestos in a customer's home that they did not even know was there. In these situations, as is always the case when dealing with asbestos, the goal is not only to limit any chance of cross-contamination and exposure, but to educate as well. But what is asbestos? Many people are surprised to find out that asbestos is not a man-made material. Asbestos is a naturally occurring fibrous mineral that has been used in construction materials ranging from siding to acoustical texture, and though no longer used in most consumer products, was commonly used in building components up until 1989. Homes built before 1989 could have some form of asbestos. Where do you most commonly find asbestos? Though asbestos has been used in many building materials over the years, for the sake of this story, we are focusing on three common areas where we find asbestos in residential properties most often. Pipe insulation or pipe wrap. In basements, asbestos was commonly used to insulate the heating system and water lines, where it can still be found today. Pipe wrap used to insulate pipes and a thermal spackle-like compound used on pipe knuckles, boilers, and other high-heat components are among the most common asbestos-containing materials that we still find in homes, commercial properties, and schools. Over time, these types of asbestos insulation tend to fall apart, allowing the asbestos fibers to become airborne. Any asbestos pipe wrap or TCM, asbestos thermal spackle, in poor condition should be professionally removed to prevent inhalation of these unhealthy fibers. Floor tile. Asbestos was used in both the floor tile itself as well as the black mastic glue used when installing these tiles. Asbestos tiles were commonly 9 inches by 9 inches, but were also available as 12-inch by 12-inch tiles and as sheet vinyl. Generally, black glue under the tiles is a good indication of asbestos in either the tiles, the mastic glue, or both. Tiles in good shape may not need to be removed. However, be wary of tiles that are breaking apart, deteriorating, or otherwise becoming friable. Vermiculite. Vermiculite itself is not asbestos. However, in some cases asbestos was mistakenly mined along with the vermiculite itself, resulting in some vermiculite that was tainted with asbestos. Unfortunately, approximately 70% of vermiculite used in the United States came from a mine that was contaminated with asbestos. As a result, vermiculite is often treated as an asbestos-containing material because the likelihood is that it does. Does asbestos abatement require qualified contractors? Yes. Most states require that contractors removing asbestos or asbestos-containing materials be properly licensed by the state. Licensing ensures that those performing this work have undergone proper training and are able to take the necessary precautions to prevent exposure to occupants. Disaster Blaster is proudly licensed and trained to perform asbestos abatement work, with a focus on residential projects. If you have an asbestos concern in your property, please don't hesitate to contact your local Disaster Blaster office. We're happy to take a look at it for you. Would you like to take control of your future and build a business you can be proud of? We can help. As a Disaster Blaster franchise partner, our industry experts will help you unlock the potential of the $210 billion restoration industry. Disaster Blaster offers the most revenue streams in the restoration industry, training and support from industry experts, a unique model primed for your success, and more. Call our franchise team today to learn more at 302-242-1042 or visit us on the web at disasterblasterfranchise.com. Stay tuned for some frequently asked questions. But while you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Where did asbestos come from? While you may think that asbestos is a man-made material, asbestos is actually a group of 6 naturally occurring minerals. In fact, there is evidence of asbestos use as far back as 4,500 years ago. Asbestos deposits have been discovered all over the world, and from these deposits, asbestos was mined, processed, and ultimately used in various products from building materials to household goods. When was asbestos used in the United States? Asbestos was used extensively in home construction from the 1930s through the 1970s, and may have been used during either the initial construction phase or during subsequent remodels of your home. To further complicate this question, homes built prior to this period may contain asbestos building materials that were used during remodels, home renovations, or heating system upgrades. In addition, while less common, asbestos building materials remained available well into the 1980s and can still be found even today. So it's still possible to find asbestos containing materials in homes and commercial properties built or renovated after this period. Whenever unsure about a building material, it's always recommended to have it tested first before disturbing it.